Bitcoins and beer, bitcoins and beer. Here is Norm, he's a storm as he screams and raves and rants. He is here drinking beer, spilling bitcoins on his pants. Hello, it's me, Norm again. Here once again to talk about Bitcoin and drink beer. I don't have my beer. Can you get me a nooner from the fridge?
Do you know what time it is?
Yeah, it's just the name of the beer.
So what's going on tomorrow at lunch?
I don't know. It's the name of the beer. It's by Sierra Nevada.
Hold on. So wait, so am I going to be getting called tomorrow around lunchtime or what?
Possibly.
Oh crap, it's in the fridge. Alright, whatever, enjoy.
Okay. This is Sierra Nevada Nooner. It's a Pilsner. I'm not a fan of Pilsners, but I am a fan of Nooners.
Always.
Alright. So, we'll see. Hopefully it's a hop-forward Pilsner, because most of their beers are hop-forward. Smells like a Pilsner. Very, grassy, not a hoppy smell to it. It's nice. But it's a nice, refreshing beer. It'd be great on a hot day. But it's fine for an evening. Just like a nooner, anytime. Yeah, very nice. So today, we're going to talk about, we're not so much going to talk about Bitcoin, we're going to talk about the backbone of Bitcoin, which is the blockchain. I've already had a video about the blockchain, but I thought it'd be alright to revisit. Hopefully more people will watch this. I do get a lot of questions about the blockchain, because there's different. The blockchain is open source, which means anybody can copy it, change it, and use it for themselves. And the technology behind the blockchain, well, currency wouldn't be possible. Digital currency, it would be kind of possible. It wouldn't be possible like the way Bitcoin is without the blockchain technology, which is everything behind it. Like I said, it's open source, and the thing that's beautiful about this is it's peer-to-peer, which means it's not centralized. There's other people using the similar technology, because, like I said, anybody can use it, and using it in a centralized manner. But just like MySQL as a database, you can use that however you want it. But it's also redundant. I don't know if you're familiar with the internet. World Wide Web works on top of the internet, just like this does. It's a layer on top of the internet. And the internet can have multiple layers. DNS works on top of the World Wide Web. If it wasn't for DNS, which is domain name services, we'd have to type in an IP address instead of a domain name, which makes things easier. For example, if you wanted to go to, you have to type in the IP address and maybe the directory if you wanted to go to bitcoinsandbeer.com, which I never update anyway, so don't even bother. I might start updating. What's easier? A bunch of letters and a slash and then a colon 80, because the World Wide Web works on port 80 most of the time, and then a domain, or just like type in bitcoinsandbeer.com. Easier. Well, the blockchain it brings Bitcoin together in a way where it's peer-to-peer and it's redundant. Just like DNS servers, domain name servers, are redundant. Every ISP usually has their own domain name server, and they constantly refresh, and some refresh more than others. I think most people are using probably Google's, which is you have to type in just one IP address basically for the DNS server, or usually two, because there's usually a backup. Like Google's is 8.8.8.8. I think their backup is 4.4.8, or I don't remember the backup off the top of my head. But you type that in, and then all of a sudden it populates. It tells pretty much the rest of the web. They're constantly talking to each other, just like the blockchain. But unlike the blockchain, you don't have to be an ISP to have a domain name server. Well, you don't really have to be one anyway. You can just set one up. The blockchain is redundant like that, where you can download a full node by downloading the Bitcoin client and having your own little wallet there, and every time it's on, it's actually working as it's downloading the blockchain. It's actually working as a node, network online device, that is constantly talking to all these other and syncing. So the redundancy is crazy. You have a redundant ledger, like almost a redundant database, so to speak, that is constantly talking all over the internet. Well, what's the incentive of using that? Well, that's where the miners come in. The miners, you can mine, actually earn Bitcoin by not mining, but right now it's kind of ridiculous. The time you have to wait to find a block. Block reward is 25 Bitcoins. And usually a bunch of people get together and all use their computing power to get that, and they split it, they divvy up later. But you need a ridiculous amount of computing power right now, because it varies. Every 4 years, that block is, like, it started out, it's 50. And then it's over 4 years old, which is hard to believe. And it split to 25. In 2016, it's got split to 12.5, 12 and a half. As a way of, keeping the system honest, I guess. It wasn't designed to be profitable, believe it or not. Maybe a little bit profitable as an incentive, but it wasn't designed. There's always, like, the higher the computing power goes up, the more difficult it is to add to the blockchain, or to add to these transactions. Because it wasn't designed as a get-rich-quick scheme. It was designed for enough incentive to keep the thing running. So you got to remember that if you ever want to go into mining, which it's not going to be profitable. At times it can be, because it's so volatile right now. It's the only reason why it's profitable. But as things level off, it's got to be just profitable enough so you can pay your electric bill, or however much you buy your computing power. But it being redundant like it is makes it an honest system, because you can't really, you change one record, it's automatically going to populate to the other blockchains out there. So you can't really go and simultaneously, unless you have a more than 50% of the computing power, which it's so big right now, to get that much power, to get that much computing power, it'd be more profitable just to do it honestly. Because, to tell you the truth, once you do get, like, a collaboration of that much computing power together, it's just not going to be, it's going to be found out right away by the other parts of the blockchain, and then they're going to block it or fix it. So it gives enough incentive to be just profitable enough to make, pay back whatever you put into it, and then give you a little bit more. And it's not really cheat. People have been trying to cheat this since it started, and most financial systems, that's how they work. They won't play if they can't cheat. Is that correct? What's that?
Try it.
No, I'm not gonna try that. I don't do hard alcohol.
But it's peach. It's New Amsterdam.
Yeah, New Amsterdam peach.
You know what? Schnapps is a lot better, actually.
Is it like vodka?
Yeah.
Okay. It is vodka.
Mhm.
Okay. Well.
Oh, I have OJ.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Ooh. I'm talking about the blockchain. It's all about the blockchain. I think I'm done though.
What chain?
If I have this, I'm done. I'm just gonna have a sip.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm not. Oh. Sorry, I'm not.
I know, it's not as sweet.
It's not smooth.
Schnapps.
No, it's not smooth.
I mean, schnapps is, but that's a girly drink.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Schnapps is a girly drink, or is that a girly drink?
No, this is not.
No, that's wow.
Because, come on, I'm waiting on my nooner and drinking a nooner, so you know what? We got to do a midnight.
All right.
Let's wrap it up.
All right, I'll wrap it up. I gotta go. I gotta go. So, thanks for stopping by. Remember, Satoshi saved, Satoshi earned. Hopefully, I made sense. Hopefully, I made sense. Cheers. I gotta go. I really gotta go.
Let's go.